So let's start out standing and breathe. Well, move around a little if you haven't had a chance to yet this morning. Get that blood flowing. And then we'll find ourselves in mountain pose. Okay, so nice and tall, everything lined up, especially the shoulders over the hips and the ears over the shoulders, so that upper body is nice and tall and palms face forward. And bringing your breath into your practice. Just allow the breath to naturally start to get a little deeper each time. And add some arms here. So with your palms facing out, feet grounded, inhale the arms up. And then turn your palms to face the earth and exhale down through center. So we'll think of the inhale as drawing in energy, and the exhale as just releasing anything that does not serve you right now. Just let it go. Take some time for your practice. And one more nice deep breath up. And release. And take a couple of breaths here. And we're going to start some alternate leg, alternate arm moves. So just raise your right heel, left heel, right arm. And then if your foot wants to start coming up, so we're doing a little marching here, just getting the body warmed up, loosening things up for our practice. And then come back to center, and with your feet comfortably hip-width distance apart, a little wider if that feels better for you. Let your knees and hips just kind of move a little more. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do a 4-part breath here. Inhale, draw the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, take your hands behind you. If they clasp easily, do that. If not, put them on your hips. And then shine your heart up as you start to draw it open. With those soft knees and hips, fold forward. And if your hands want to come off your back, lifting up, they can. Release your hands, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come to heart center. And then we inhale, back up. Same thing. If you clasped, change your clasp by 1, so your fingers are how they're not usually. And then inhale, up, exhale, fold. And you can fold a little bit, you can fold more. And maybe those arms are ready to come up. Bring your hands down, float the arms up. One more time. Palms touch, hands come heart center, fingertips up toward the sky. And exhale, hands behind. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Release the hands and take it up. And exhale, hands to heart. And let's come back to standing and notice the breath moving, inhaling and exhaling. All right. So we are going to start to make our way down to the earth. So come to the top of your mat here. Inhale the arms up. Now with soft knees and hips, just let yourself come down till your hands touch the mat, and then find your way to seated. Maybe right now Just take one knee back and then the other and sit off to the side. And give your legs a little shake. Now if you're comfortable being cross-legged, go ahead and cross your legs. And if you don't like that, then you can keep your legs straight. So we'll move into cats and cows here. Put your hands on your knees, arch your back and shine your heart up. And then round and take your gaze towards your lap. Arch up, heart shines up, and round. And as always, we don't want to throw the head back when we come into this arched cow position. So take care of your neck and then round forward into the cow. And arch up. And this time when you round forward, just stay here. Feel that space in between your shoulder blades and just send some breath there. See if anything needs to be tended to. And sit up nice and tall here. We're going to change the cross of the legs if they're crossed. Okay, good. And we're going to start tilting side to side. So, hey, your left hand is gently down by your side. Your right arm is up. Keep your hips grounded. We tilt to the left. Don't lean into your left hand. Take your right hand down, arm up, tilt to the right. So just go gently side to side. Start to find a pace that feels good to you. Waking up the body with side to side movement. And the next time you find yourself over to the left, stay here. Put your left hand on your left thigh. Make sure your right hip is still grounded and make some big circles with that right arm. So you're going over, reach forward, out to the right, up and over. Yeah. And the next time you're over to the left with that arm, extend your right fingertip. This is your left arm. Extend through the left fingertips. Yes, bring it up. And take your body over to the right, placing the right hand on the right thigh. Left hip is grounded. And circle with the left arm. And the next time you find yourself over to the right, stay there. Extend your right arm, press away with the right fingertips. Draw up, take your palms to touch, and bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath here, inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to change the cross of the legs again and do some twisting. All right, so twisting is happening from the torso. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Your left hand comes out to the outside of your right leg. Your right hand's by your right hip. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. What's more important than how far you twist here is that your spine stays long. So we're not twisting like this. Arms up and take it to the right. Arms up and over to the left. Arms up and over to the right. Take it up and to the left. And this time when we come to the right, we're going to stay here. Lengthen your spine a little more and maybe deepen that twist a bit as you turn your gaze to your right shoulder. On your next exhale, turn your gaze to the left. And then as you exhale, turn your gaze back to the right. Now take your right arm up by your ear and holding on to your right leg with your left hand, tilt your whole body over that left leg. Yeah. And bring it back to center. Untwist, arms up. Inhale, twist left. Stay here with the right hand on the left leg, left hand by the hip. Lengthen your spine. Deepen your twist a little if that happens for you as you turn your gaze to your left shoulder. And back to the right. And gaze to the left. Good. All right, now staying here, take your left arm up and tilt over your right leg. Release. Come center. Take your legs straight if they've been crossed, and let's shake everything out. Shake out the wrists, shake out the legs. Inhale and exhale here. All right, so we're ready for some boats. Yay. Pose of the month, for some of you, it might be your last January, at least one of you, your last January pose of the month. So let's go ahead and put the feet hip-width distance apart. Spine is long, arms are forward, okay? We're gonna start with 2 feet to the mat. We take it down and up. With the spine long and up. And we're just feeling this, noticing how great it feels. Down and up. All right, let's add the right leg here. So starting with the right foot on the mat, take it down, extend your right leg. That heel hovers and bring it up. Let's do that again on the right. Right leg extends, we come down, low boat, heel hovers, and up. Let's do that on the left now. Left leg extends, low boat, heel hovers, and down, and left leg extends, heel hovers, and down. All right, take a break. Okay, so that is 2 options for you, keeping your feet down and not moving the legs, adding the leg with the feet down. Let's take the right knee up as another option here. We're in half high boat on the right. Now take it to low boat, heel and shoulders hover, and take it back up. We're going to go 4 times here, or your other option that you've chosen. And 2, low boat to high is 3, and low boat to high is 4. Okay, raise your hand if you think that it's more challenging to go slowly than to like push yourself up and down. Yeah, that's why we do it. All right, so let's go ahead and arms forward. This time left knee up. Remember, you have other options if they work better for you this morning. We're going 4 times. Low boat to high, low boat to high, low boat to high, and this would be the 4th to high, and woo, shake things out. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're going to do an option with the knees up, alternating legs. Okay, you can go back to one of the other options if you want. So we're taking both knees up, then take the arms forward. Now as we go into low boat, extend just the right leg and come up. Extend the left leg and come up. Extend the right. You could also be doing this with your feet to the mat. And extend and up, right and up, left and up. This will be our last one. Enjoy it. Right and up and left and up. Whew. And release. All right. Core woken up. Everybody good to move on? All right. So we will get to the obliques from standing, okay, because that was a lot. Those boats were a lot. We're going to take a little break here and work on opening the hips with, let's go ahead and do a rock the baby. So both legs start out straight. You're sitting in mountain pose. Now flex your left foot, extend the left leg out from the hip, and take your right foot in your right hand. Remember, the torso stays forward. We're holding on to the right leg, and we just rock the baby side to side. Good morning, hips. So try and really focus on keeping the torso steady so the hip has the chance to release here. Now come back to center. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. Support yourself with your hands and draw your left foot in just till it touches the mat. Your right foot is definitely flexed here. And take your right foot over to the left and back. The leg goes back to the right. So we're just moving side to side here. Still keeping that torso as steady as possible. And bring the right foot all the way down and come on up. Now, if your right hip is lifted, move your foot so that it's in front of your shin so your hips can be down. Take your left hand to your right, your right shin, and bring the right arm up and back with some length in the spine. Twist to the right. All right, let's untwist, take the legs straight, give them a nice little shake here. Okay. Flex the right foot, lengthen out from the hips, that right leg is nice and long. Take your left foot in your right hand, left leg in the left hand, and side to side. Now come to center and take your left ankle across your right thigh. Come into an open pigeon position here, just drawing that right foot in just enough. And take the left leg side to side. All right, go ahead and bring your left foot all the way over to the right. Check to see where your left hip is. Move that left foot if necessary to bring the hip down. And holding on, to the left leg with your right hand, left arm up and back. Inhale, put length in your spine and twist. Don't use your hand to tug, just make a gentle twist here. And then release, unwind, both legs straight, and give them a nice little shake. Okay, so we're going to be coming to hands and knees. If you require extra padding for your knees, make sure you have that. And let's come to tabletop. Get those arms nice and strong. So we're going to, and remember, you could do this at the wall, okay? You could do it with your hands on a countertop or a chair. Just be careful on the chair that you don't, push the chair. Okay, so we're coming into knee down plank and push up, hips back. Plank, and you could switch to a knee up plank at any time. You can go back and forth. We just want to get those arms nice and strong here. And also preparing the hips even more for when we go into child's pose. One more push up here and find your child's pose. Good, making sure the head is supported. So it's either going to touch the mat or rest on your hands. And then find your way to downward facing dog. So this is our first dog of the practice, so take time to notice your journey there. the time to get evened out between 2 hands and 2 feet. And let's go ahead and bend one knee and then the other, alternating pressing heels toward the mat. Take one heel down and hold. Take the other heel down and hold. Good, press both heels down, hold. And start to walk your feet to your hands, taking your feet a little wider as you go till they wind up mat width distance apart. Bring your forearms to your thighs, bring your palms together, and press through your feet as you draw your fingertips up toward the sky. And then as you bring your arms down, find mountain pose and breathe. All right, so take a moment to feel your energy now. Shake out the hands. Shake anything else that feels like it needs it. All right, we're going to do sun salutations to lengthen and strengthen. And so we're going to do the first one together, and then you're going, and we'll just do the basic sun salutation, and then you're just going to move through it on your own, because you've all done like thousands, if not millions, of sun salutations. So let's come to the top of the mat. First side we'll do together. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Sink the knees and hips, hands down. Coming into the lunge with the right leg back. Move around. And take it to a plank. Knees up or down. Chaturanga. Shine your heart forward for a nice little cobra here. Release. Find your way to down dog. Take 3 or 4 breaths in your down dog. And then journey your feet to your hands. Take a half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. Okay, ready? Hands by your side. Just do it on the with your left leg starting back this time. Inhale, and keep going. You know this, just keep moving. Could be working at the wall here. Good. When you finish yours, mountain pose at the top of your mat. All right. Doesn't feel good to do that on your own, right? Okay, so let's do another set and we'll fancy it up a little bit. So here we go. Top of the mat here, and we'll use some arms to start with. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up, twist to the left with open arms. Inhale, arms up, elbows to waist, shine your heart up. Standing cobra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift, shine your heart forward. Sink the hips and bend the knees, hands down, step back with the right leg. And let's go ahead and wiggle around here. Now bring your right knee down. Okay, if you need some extra padding, should be right there for you, or flip up the edge of your mat and lift into a nice little cobra here. Okay, and now we're going to bring the hands down and come back into plank. Knees up or knees down. Chaturanga. All right. So we're going to change up our cobra here to cobra on ridge tops. Your hands are under your shoulders. Now take your hands 6 inches out from your shoulders with your fingertips pressing into the mat. Shoulders toward the ears. Roll down your spine and press into your fingertips. Yeah, cobra on ridge tops, and release. Find your way to down dog. Nice. Several breaths here. Good. We're going to be taking the right leg up and take a big step forward, whatever big is for you right now. Bring the left knee down and coming back into that low crescent lunge. The left knee's back, arms are up. Bring your hands down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, engage all the muscles of your body, and take a big step forward. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. Good, and hands come heart center. Moving to the other side, inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Sink the hips, left leg comes back. Low crescent lunge with the left knee down. Find your way to plank. And chaturanga. Okay. Now we're going to add a sphinx. So let's get the elbows under the shoulders, forearms to the mat, palms are flat, and just without throwing your head back, right, shine your heart forward. So the sphinx looks directly forward. Oh, nice, and release. Let's make a pillow with the hands. Rest your forehead on it, bend your knees, and let your legs move side to side, releasing the spine from those back bends. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Yeah, nice long spines in the dog. And this time, big step forward with the left foot. Low crescent lunge with the right knee down. Hands down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and take a nice big step forward. Half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. Good, and hands come heart center, and release. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and shake things out, and we're going to take the legs slightly wider than hip width distance, okay? Take the right leg behind the left, start to come into those little curtsy lunges, left leg behind the right. So we start out pretty tall, and then as you go through this, you might choose to start bringing your hands down more and more. Okay, and we're going to wind up now. The next time your right leg is behind your left, hold here. Bring it out and take it to the other side, hold. And come back to standing. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to move from that into tree, okay? So let's get ready for some balance here. We'll work on the balance a little bit, and then we'll go back to curtsy lunge and bring it into tree. So the feet are hip width distance apart. They're nice and grounded, all four corners. Spine is long. The mind is calm. The breath is easy. Find a spot that you can gaze at that isn't moving. And bring your hands to your hips. Let your right heel come up. Turn your right knee out to the side and kickstand that right heel against the left leg. Take it down, other side, heel, knee, kickstand. And release. Okay, let's turn this into a tree. Take it out, right foot to the left leg if that works for you, hands to the heart. You can always keep your toes kickstanded, that's an option. And release, and left knee out, left foot to the right leg, hands to heart. And release. Okay, so that gave you a sense of where your balance is right now. So keep that in mind as we move into the tree. All right, so let's take the right leg behind the left, reach across with the left arm. Okay, here's our curtsy lunge. Now we're going to let the right leg start to come back out and move into a tree. Okay, let's take it back to curtsy lunge and come to mountain pose. Okay, other side. Left leg comes behind right, right arm comes across, curtsy lunge. Move into tree, nice and slow here. Back to curtsy lunge. And mountain pose. All right, what do you say we do that one more time on each side? Right leg back, curtsy lunge. Coming into tree. Curtsy lunge. Mountain pose. Left leg back, curtsy lunge. Take it to a tree. Curtsy lunge. Mountain pose. All right. Oof. All right, so let's come back with the feet square on the mat. And either defocus or close your eyes and just let that sensation of having moved in and out of balance move nice and smoothly through you. All right, let's shake it out. So we're going to go ahead and take the legs wide with the toes out and come into plies. So remember, for plies, we're going straight down and up. Getting a nice opening for the inner thighs here. Okay. Adding some arms for 5-pointed star to moonflower. And now to make sure we have a beautiful weekend, let's do some sunbursts. So bend at the knees, right arm crosses in front of left, sunburst up. Bend at the knees, left arm crosses in front of right, sunburst up. And keep going. And started with the right arm in front of the left, so the next time you go left arm in front of right, you'll be even. Come back to standing, heel toe your feet together, and shake out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to move into, you thought I forgot. We're going to move into our oblique core work. So we're going to take the legs back wider than hip width distance with the toes turned out, okay? And bring your hands to your shoulders. Elbows are in line with the shoulders, okay? Bend the knees. Now take your right elbow to the right and up. Come to the right, extend the arms, bring the hands back to the shoulders, and come up. Straighten the legs, bend the knees. We go left elbow and up, left elbow, extend the arms, hands back to the shoulders, center, and up. We got that? All right, let's go down and up with the legs as we do this. So it's down, right elbow, up, straighten legs, down, right elbow, extend, in, center, and up, to the left, down, left elbow, center, and up, down, left, extend, in, center, and up, to the right, center, and up, and right again. Extend the arms to the left, center, up, left again, extend, in, center, up. Okay, we're going to take it to the right and stay there. Take it down to the right. 4 times we extend and in, extend and in. 3 and 4. Good, and bring it center, straighten the legs, take it down. We go left, extend, 2, 3, and 4. Take it center and up and release. All right, let's shake things out. Heel toe the feet together. Okay, who has a strap? Does everybody have a strap? Grab your strap, put it near your mat, and go ahead. We're going to do some extra things on the mat. So let's go ahead and just move around, shake out. Besides your strap, see if there's anything else that you want to have with you when we finally get to our Shavasana, final relaxation. And when you're done with that, come to the top of your mat. We're going to be working our way down, the strap in easy reach. So find mountain pose at the top of your mat. Take a moment to feel how things are moving. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to the thighs, take a half lift, shine your heart forward. Sink your hips down and find your way to down dog. Now you could be just coming into table 2 if you're, if that feels better to you. And we're going to let the hips move side to side. If you're in down dog, the knees will bend. Coming back to center. Bring both knees down. Sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Nice and long. Inhale and exhale with the feet flexed. All right, and shake things out. Okay, so we're going to do a 3-part forward folding series here. The legs are long, arms are up, and with a long spine, fold forward. Now the arms come up and the legs come into V. Turn your palms forward and exhale into a long spine forward fold. Okay, you'll know your spine is long when you're looking diagonally forward and not down to your mat. Okay? Inhale the arms up, bring the soles of your feet together, and palms forward, take it down. Baddha Konasana position. Inhale up, the legs go long again, same thing, fold forward. Inhale up, the legs are in V, fold forward. Inhale up, soles of the feet together, take it forward. Inhale up, long legs, take it down. Inhale V, take it down. Inhale, soles of the feet together, take it down. All right, inhale up and take your legs long. So now we've given the body a clue. We're going to hold each of those longer. So straighten, lengthen through your back, flex your feet, folding over the hip creases, long spine, come into your forward fold. Take your gaze past your toes here. And now bring the arms up, take your hands down for a moment, come into your V-sit, and this time since we're holding longer, arrange yourself. Maybe you want to go a little wider. Okay. Inhale the arms up, palms forward, exhale, palms to the mat. You're gazing forward, not down, and your feet are flexed. And inhale the arms up, bring your hands down. We're going to arrange ourselves in the cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. If your knees are high, take your heels farther away from your hips. If your knees are still quite high, try taking your feet 6 inches apart. So come into your position. Inhale, float the arms up, palms forward. Exhale, forward fold, gazing past your fingertips. Inhale, float the arms up. Now put one hand under each thigh and help your knees up. Take your legs straight and give them a nice little shake. All right. Strap at the ready. We're coming down. Slowly lower here. Oh, just feel that nice settling into the mat. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's go ahead and bring the right knee in. Put that strap around the ball of your right foot and flex your right foot here. Okay, and you can, so the right foot is flexed, and you can ask your left leg, does it want to straighten or stay bent? Straighten any amount. Okay, and we're going to start to breathe that right leg back, using the strap not to tug, but just to assist it going back. Hamstring stretch here. And now release. And then breathe again. See where it goes this time. And release. Go ahead and bend that right knee and put your left foot into the strap. Left leg is up, left foot is flexed. Right leg could stay bent or straighten any amount. And gently draw those left toes farther back. Release. Foot is still flexed. Do it again. Okay, and go ahead and bend your knees. Put both feet to the mat. Let your knees gently open and close, little butterfly wings here. Okay, now lift your hips and take them 2 inches over to the right. Cross your right ankle tightly over your left thigh. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Take your left arm out from your left shoulder. Well, that would be your right arm. Okay. Take your right arm out from the shoulder and let the knees go to the left. Take your gaze towards your right hand. And then come back to center. Release, unwind the legs, lift the hips, recenter them. Let your knees open and close a few times. Lift your hips, send them 2 inches over to the left. Cross your left thigh over your right. Now your right hand comes outside the left leg and the left arm is long out from the shoulder. And let the knees come over to the right, taking your gaze to the left. All right, come on back to center. Unwind, lift your hips, recenter them, and let your knees open and close. Okay, take the arms and the legs long. Take a nice inhale. Draw your right knee in. Ardha Uttanasana, half wind removing pose. You could be holding on to your shin or your hamstring here. Extend the right leg, arms overhead. And exhale the left knee in. Extend the left leg, arms overhead, and bring both knees in. And from here, holding shins or hamstrings, go ahead and rock side to side. Just give your spine a nice little massage. Now bring your right ankle across your left thigh. You can bring your left foot down for a moment. We're coming into pigeon. The right foot is flexed and the legs come in. Put your right, this would be your right hand through your legs. Hold on to your left leg somewhere. And let's put the left knee in line with the right shoulder. So pigeon here. So we did that open seated pigeon earlier. Now this is the reclined pigeon, and we're going to hold it a little longer. And just send breath and warmth to your left hip. Extend your left leg, and we're going to point and flex the foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. And then release, unwind, bring the feet down. Take your left ankle across your right thigh, flex the left foot, draw the legs in. Left hand goes through the legs. You're holding on to your right leg. Put that right knee in line with the right shoulder and breathe into your left hip. Extend your right leg, point and flex the foot, and circle the ankle one direction and the other. spine, 2 feet to the mat. Open and close the knees. Little butterfly wings here. Extend both arms and both legs long. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knees in and come back into that nice little side-to-side spinal massage. Now put your hands on your knees and we're going to make small circles so the hands will not leave the knees. Press the knees away, to the right, in, and to the left. Away, right, in, left. Okay, so the hands are controlling this, keeping the circles nice and small. Giving a nice massage to the lower spine. And bring your knees in, and we go the other way, away, to the left, in, and to the right. And hold your knees in. Now release. Bring your feet down. Okay. Take your arms long out from the shoulders. Open and close the fingers. Wiggle the fingers in. Take them out. Wiggle in. Make a gentle fist and rotate the wrists. One direction and the other. All right. And now go ahead and take your head side to side, feeling around for any tension in the neck. Let it release. And come back to center. Bring your hands down by your side. And start to scan your body, move around, okay? We're going to be doing a little progressive relaxation, so just move around and find a comfortable spot, okay? And after this, we'll be moving into final relaxation. So we're just going to take the right leg from the toes to the hip and engage all those muscles. Feel that sensation of engagement and then relax all the muscles. To the left, toes to the hip, engage and relax. And this sends a signal to the body that when things get a little tense, they can also relax. So let's move it now to the glutes, engage, and relax. We're going to the right arm, fingertips to the shoulder, engage, and then let the body know it's okay to relax. Left fingertips to the left shoulder, engage, and relax. The torso now, suck your navel toward your spine, draw your ribs in toward each other, engage, and relax. Gently drawing shoulders toward the ears, engage, and relax. Scrunching up the face, engage, and relax. Now feel your whole body relaxed on the earth, and if you're not already in your most comfortable final relaxation position, go there now. Inhale through the nose and slowly exhale. Let the earth support you in your final relaxation. begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And as you're ready, stretch your arms and legs long. Inhale. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Find your way over to a side. And as you're ready, come back to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.